Hello everyone. Today I would like to bring to you another long video of me painting this image from the movie The Double, a Chinese series that I have watched and finished recently with my friends, and I love it. The chemistry between the two main characters, as you see in this photo, is just amazing, and I love their acting so much that I feel like I am really indulged into the world between these two people, and I really like painting and drawing them over and over. As you could see, this is the third time that I post another video about them. Also, this week is going to be very exciting, as this is what I'm recording back, like my voice again, to add into this video. As I guess you could already guess, because of the setting, you could see that the setting is a bit distant this time, and the painting is going to be A3. It's a bit rather big, so I cannot hold the camera like too close to the painting. So yeah, back to the topic. This week is going to be excited because first thing, I had two new tools. That is my headphone, a new headphone, and it's really great, of great quality. And the second one is a new microphone. So actually it's great for streaming, live streaming. I might as well do live streaming on Twitch soon again, and I will notify you. And the second exciting news is that my friend is back from Ireland, from far away, and she is Trâm Anh, who contribute her music many times to my videos, and I'm just happy. I'm super happy to see her again. It's been one long year without her here in Hanoi, and I just cannot be more excited to see her again. Okay, so let's begin with the whole process. The first thing I did was that I sketched out the main male character because he's higher than the main female character, and also he's on the right. I think that on the right is like right now a bit darker, so I want to have the composition moved to the right a bit, and so I started with him. After this, I think I will just like paint right away by watercolor, and so I think like the video will not be too long. As I could see here when I edit the video, is around 1 hour, mainly because like in the end of the video I did add in the final result, the scanned version of the image that I drew, so it's a bit longer than 1 hour, tiny bit. Also here in the setting, you can see that Sue is lying about. I really love showing you guys how Sue is doing. She's such a nice kitty, and she's always like waiting for me to finish my work to play with her or to feed her. Also, while I was drawing and painting this photo, you could see that I'm watching a gameplay as well. It's from Gap's Mother, a YouTuber that I really love. She was playing this Bed We Make, if I remember right, and it's a murder mystery, quite nice actually. It's like it's full of drama as well, and I just like listening to it while I was working. It's my habit as well to watch gameplay while I was drawing or painting something. It's just chilling, you know, like I like to chill, I like to vibe in with the whole thing, and I like to multitask, like a few things at the same time for my brain. One side of it thinking about how to draw, how to design this idea. One side of it is like enjoying the content and drama from like multiple different sources of entertainment. Yeah, so it's just the way that I am, really. Okay, so that is like the full form of the main male character. Lately, I just start like studying watercolor again from the beginning, from scratch, because though I actually joined 2 classes from a very esteemed teacher who teach mainly watercolor, I feel like it was not enough for me. Like, I learned the basic, but at the same time I haven't exercised much, and I need to do small exercises more and more to better my skill, not just study the technique and the logic behind it. And it's just nice, even though I still think that watercolor is not really the thing for me. I think that it's still a very great medium to express oneself and one's idea. And once you get hold of how the watercolor works, it's just amazing. The effect, the result, and everything. So sometimes I actually get it, other times I fail. And most of the time I fail actually. It's that hard a medium. Even though I have used it for like many years, I'm still, as a low skill level kind of person, kind of user. Well, that is partly my fault for not exercising often and, try out different techniques, different skill. But yeah, right now I'm back on track again and dead serious about the whole thing. I also just registered a few courses on Domestika. I don't recommend courses from Domestika. I've never tried Skillshare either, and this video is not sponsored, by the way. But yeah, Domestika courses are pretty interesting, and they gather a lot of different artists that I think they are quite amazing people. So what I do is I learn as best I could from the content that they give on Domestika, even though usually they are very little, and to me it's still poorly written. Well, but the price is always pretty low, so I imagine that's why their courses quality is not too high. But yeah, still I did register for a few more courses and see how things go. They're actually more expensive than the normal one that I took before as well. So I'm looking forward to what I can learn from the new courses as well, and I will share with you the whole process of me studying and learning. So this is what I actually planning on for this channel. It's not about that I'm an amazing artist, I'm one of the greatest artists of all time, or I'm very skillful or anything. Obviously, I'm nowhere near being skillful or masterful like many other artists. I'm still learning a lot. I'm still a student, even though I'm 30 years old. Yeah, I'm 30 years old, and I've never been to an art school, and everything is mostly self-taught, and things like it just it doesn't go a straight path for me. So because of that, it's been very messy, the way I study art and the way that things work. But even though this is my journey and I want to own that, I want to be responsible for what I truly study, what I truly understand. And I'm just happy to be here with you guys, share with you my journey, and together with you. If I understand, like, maybe some of you or even most of you who watch my video find it relatable, that you also studying something, or you are also studying art, and you find it difficult, you find struggles, you find obstacle on the way, and you find that there is a company in me, in my video, that I could share with you how hard it is, and at the same time, I'm always up for new ideas. It's that exciting. It's exciting to study and to work in art. And though it is kind of like, it's kind of crazy that I call myself an independent artist, but I am. And at this age of 30, I'm pretty confident to say that I do what I need to do, what I want to do, and I'm going to achieve it, even though it might be very difficult at this time. So yeah, I hope you do the same thing as well, no matter where the state where you are, whether you are just 15, 17, whether you are in your 20s, in your 30s, or even in your 60s or 70s. I don't know, I don't want to think that there is a limit to art, especially to studying as well, because I always consider that, you always gonna learn new things from now till the end of one's life. We continuously learn, and maybe if you believe in spirituality, it goes beyond our own life as well. And that is just the most amazing thing about, the process of learning and studying. There's always a chance for you to know more, to understand more, and to achieve more. Okay, so I'm pretty struggling with drawing the facial feature of the two main characters from the side. I think like I used to be able to draw the facial feature pretty exactly alike to the main source, but lately, or more so like for a few years now, I struggle like a lot in drawing the facial feature or sketching out the correct proportion of the face. So that's why I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to really focus on study the face, and from different angle as well. I think I'm going to buy 2 new statue or busts. They are great for practicing the facial proportions, the head proportions especially, which this led to the past. I used to study to be an architect, or actually not really, more like I wanted to go to architect school, but even though I got into school, I quit it halfway. I instead went to another school and I studied language. And actually, I never regretted that choice. Also, like, the more that I grow older, the more I don't or no longer regret that choice, because it wasn't for me. Either way, I study language or study architect, they were not for me, none of them. And instead, like, studying in language have led me to find many amazing artists and people that I can relate to as well. But yeah, I used to study prep classes to join architect school, and in there my teacher, which the class is run by one single teacher, he taught us about compositions and how to study the human head, the human facial feature as well, by painting, by drawing many kind of like marble busts. And it was a very kind of crazy process. I studied for 1.5 years. I did achieve something. I did achieve like many different kind of skill in shading, in lighting, and like how to draw the facial proportions correctly. And it was really great. It was really a great time back then. The class was like the best time for me during the day or the week. I just love drawing. Okay, so I think like, yeah, the two characters start to form. And I'm sorry for the light. I think I will need to change the lighting a lot because I don't know, but they still don't, the lighting in my video still doesn't work really well. As you could see in this one, it's also because of the autofocus of my iPhone's camera. It makes the whole thing kind of brighten up and kind of annoying. I'm sorry about that. But yeah. Also, I truly recommend the game This Bad We Make because it's just full of drama and it's kind of fun. Even though we play as a maid who snoop around people's stuff. But to be honest, like that's one of the things about games, you know, you do things that sometimes, you know, like not considered really a good thing to do in real life. But you really kind of like to know how it feels like. And so game is a scenario where you could do it and enjoy it in a certain way without the, you know, true consequences of the thing that you might meet in real life. But even though I say that, the maid in this video, I think like till the part that I watched, because I hadn't finished the whole series, like the whole gameplay, she met her consequences. Like she got stalked by a creeper, and it wasn't great. She snooped around and somebody caught her. So yeah, it wasn't without consequences in this game as well. Like you are always on the line, and there's always danger in doing things that you shouldn't do. And that's what I really like about this game, because it's like, it's fun, it's dramatic, and at the same time it's like a lesson to life as well, kind of thing. Okay, so I think like this pretty much it. I will like I see that I would fix the facial feature of the main character like for several times, and then I will start painting by watercolor. So I will see you in the end of the video to talk about the final result, what I love, what I dislike about the painting, and what I could learn more about the whole process of me, you know, recreating this picture. Okay, see ya. Okay, so this is the final result. You could see in here they were standing in the rain, and so I did add more like some raindrops and stuff like in the painting. And yeah, I think the facial feature doesn't look they didn't they just don't look alike to the photo. No, they just don't look alike. Maybe a bit of resemblance, but not clearly not the same about that. And also the head proportion is a bit off. So I do think that I need to learn more about that. I have to be more patient in recreating the composition, the proportions and everything. I think I still rush it a bit much. Like I did stop and redraw the face, the head many times in this video, but at the same time I think that I still rush it a bit, and in the end it didn't look well, it didn't look good enough. What I loved about this painting though is the color. I think again I did well in choosing the right color, even though the shading is still very vague and not clean nor detailed enough. So yeah, about that as well, especially the main male character's coat, like his coat, the red coat is not good enough about shading, and it's supposed to have a bit of white light on it as well, because it was raining and the material kind of shine under the light. I forgot about it, and yeah, I had to be more patient and look through details more often. Though another thing that I do love about this painting is the emotion. The emotion in it and the rain itself that I described in this painting, it looks pretty nice. It looks very decent. Maybe the painting doesn't look exactly the same with the photo, but the feeling, the emotion that it described is pretty much alike. And I do think that I drew the hands of both characters better than many other paintings that I did. It all took time. It's all about patience, to be honest. So next here you could see this detail, a closer look at the two characters' faces. I think somewhat I still could see the resemblance or similarities to the original image, even though it's not exactly alike and still need a lot of changes. But I do like the way that the way that I shade their faces, like the shadow, the skin color and everything. Oh, but yeah, I definitely need to study facial like colors. As you might know, like the face is very complex about skin color in itself, because of the veins and because of the thickness and stuff of the skin. So yeah, the face has many different kind of color spots, and you need to be careful when you mix the skin color for the face. It's not simple at all. So yeah, that's another thing for me to think about and study more. And this is great really. I think I have learned way more just trying my best to paint, to draw out ideas that I love, and then learn from them, the mistake that I make, the things that I could like improve, the things that I could achieve later on, or later when I actually try to paint and draw something. So that's also another lesson for me as well, other than being patient, is to be brave. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. If you like my content so far, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate every little bit of support that you have shown me so far, and I'm just so happy to be here and share with you all of this. Again, thank you, and I'll see you again. Bye.